ChatGPT Plus is free for college students through May. Here's the thing. You've got a lot to do between now and then. Studying for finals, writing papers, trying to keep your life on track, and ChatGPT can help with all of it. It can quiz you for your econ exam, make a study guide from your French notes, plan out your meals and study breaks. It can get really specific on how you like to learn. It can even help you come up with ways to stop procrastinating. So from now until summer break, take advantage of all the ways ChatGPT can make your life easier. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by PetSmart. Stop by for Yappy Hour with your pet at PetSmart. Save $5 on walk-in grooming services like nail trims, ear cleaning, brushing, and more. No appointment needed every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m. And while you're there, Yappy Hour includes exclusive in-store deals, like 25% off pet toys. Visit services.petsmart.com/grooming to learn more.
Hi, Jockstraps. We're taking a week off, but what you're about to see is never-before-seen footage of an episode that we shot last year with the wonderful Ashley Gavin, so check it out. And if you love that, you can go to our Patreon and subscribe for more content that we're just going to keep putting out because I think we're having fun doing it. Okay, great. We love you.
Bounce, bounce, pass. Sports. Pass, kick, pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it.
Sure.
Serve it.
Here.
Work it.
Swish.
Jocular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome
to
Jocular.
Wait, now that we're like officially over Zoom, let's try to do that in the most ASMR way possible.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Hi. And welcome to Jocular.
It's a show. 3 close friends.
Talk about women's sports and talk about all the gayest sports.
Swash. Swash.
My name's Katie Kershaw. She, her.
My name's Tien Tran. She, her.
My name's ER Fightmaster. They, them. All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
I hope you guys are
Good
doing good night. I hope you're still here after that.
Yeah, I hope we didn't make you all run away after that.
No, the producers have called. We just doubled our listenership.
Oh my God. That's so good
They
to
don't.
hear.
They don't call you guys. It's so weird. They only call me with that kind of news.
Yeah, why are they only?
Yeah.
Wait, what's with the direct line? God,
I said
what do you
I
wanna
kind
do
of.
you have a landline fight?
Well,
just for
I have a
the
landline
producers?
for the producers. The producers, they all have Androids, and I know that you guys refuse to answer Android phones. Like it's
That's true.
Yeah.
so
That's
they call
actually
Daddy on the landline.
Call Daddy on the landline.
Calling Daddy on the landline.
And if you
Line.
see ER
Okay, wait,
Fightmaster
that's
in
actually
concert
could
this summer,
be
you will
a
hear
pretty
Daddy
good
on the
country
landline.
banger.
Calling Daddy on the landline. I guess we should talk about sports.
I guess, right? Well, today we're going to
Sure.
share some WNBA updates because the season officially starts this week. And then we're going to, quiz our women's sports knowledge with each other. But first, some updates from our group chat.
I mean, group chat wise, can we talk about the Skims ad?
Oh my gosh,
My
yes.
God.
Holy cow!
Here's the thing about the Skims ad. Do I like that the WNBA has partnered with the Skims? Maybe not. But do I like what has come from the partnership?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, right now, I just want them to have money.
Yeah.
Cam Brink, I'm sorry. Like, everybody looks incredible. That Cam Brink photo really stuck with me. Like,
Cameron was like a model.
like
She's
an
a model, but
actual
Skylar
model.
Diggins-Smith.
Like an actual model.
Yeah.
Like
it's
if she was
stunning.
on America's Next Top Model, I would be rooting for her.
Right. You'd be like, that's not fair. She's obviously modeled before.
Yeah, she's obviously like Tara. Stop yelling at her. She's gonna make it.
I mean, they were all absolutely. Did you call her Tara?
No,
Tyra.
Tyra. Oh my god, I called her Tara.
Tara
Tara,
Vanderveer, who
stop
now
yelling at her.
hosts.
Wait, actually, yeah, Katie's right. Tara Vanderveer retired from Stanford coaching to host America's Next Top Model.
We're
Athlete
rebooting
version.
Oh my gosh.
Athletes.
I'd
These
watch
are
that.
They're so hot. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They are
Kelsey
so
Plum.
hot. Who else was in it?
We've got. Okay, I'm just gonna do another moment for Cameron Brink.
Wow.
We have Candace Parker, Kelsey Plum, DeAndre Carrington. I don't know if I said that right.
Dejanay Carrington.
Dejanay.
Okay,
Do it
we
and
will
take it
cut
again.
that.
No,
We've got Dejanay Carrington.
Fire.
Okay, absolute fire. Straight
look
fire.
amazing.
We've got more people too. I don't know why
It's the same way that I feel when we get the bodies at what's it called?
The
You know what I'm
Body
talking
Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or
And you
like
get to
is
see
it
all the
whatever it
athletes
is? It's
naked.
the ESPN or Sports Illustrated
Yes.
Bodies issue. Yes.
I love
Yes.
that one, and I love it. I love it in the same. It's like equally perverted and non-perverted. Like it's so fascinating to see these bodies that are just like so fine-tuned for their sports.
Mm-hmm.
And like the bodies issue is always fun because you get to see all the different types of bodies that are like fine-tuned for their specific sports. But like I don't know, seeing all these
Yes.
WNBA players in these skims, I was like, it was successful. It made me like skims. Like
It made me want. I'm not gonna get Skims, but it made me think about getting Skims.
it did. It
Okay,
made me
so-
think about getting skims.
Yes.
I have one Skims item, and I will say it failed me. But now I'd reconsider. Maybe I'd dip my toes back in.
Okay.
I had a little bra, and they're very size inclusive, and I thought I bought the right size, but that size did not include me, and it did not work.
You know
Okay.
the
A real review.
interesting the interesting
From
part
a
of
real
this,
woman.
a real woman. The interesting part of the Skims conversation is that it really just shows that how important the cross-cultural marketing is. Of like it's
Yeah.
not just it's like we always talk about with the merch. It's like we got a little bit upset at the soccer kits not being like cool enough because you recognize that like one good jersey. Well, it's everybody loves women. Everybody watches women's sports. That T-shirt that Together made.
Yeah.
That literally was
Yeah.
culture shifting. And so then
Yeah,
then
everyone's
you have
wearing it.
all of these athletes that we've been told for the longest time are hideous just because they're women playing sports. That they must be so good at sports because no men ever paid them attention. Like I remember hearing that kind of crap growing up. It's like women's sports, it was all for lesbians, which was like at the same time when I was growing up, it was how you called women ugly, as you'd say they were a lesbian. And now we're like looking at all of these women with just absolutely incredible, inarguably hot. And it's, I don't know, it's like, it feels like a little bit of a culture shift.
I mean, I think it's also a culture shift because you're like, okay, Kardashian, now the WNBA is big enough for you to like participate in supporting it. Like, it's taken you how long? But now, it's of course, it's now is the time. Like,
Well, it all of these things we talked about, even with like the mom issue with the grants for childcare, it's amazing. But my God, it's a grant for childcare. Like
I know.
it all has two sides to it. But I will say, my favorite celebrity, Northwest, Kim's oldest, is hugely into basketball.
okay, great.
She's a basketball player. I mean, I think they all play basketball. At least Saint plays basketball as well. But North is like obsessed and has like TikToks of just like her dribbling. I don't know. I love Northwest. I gotta say it. I do. I love her. I stand by
Well,
it.
speaking of celebrities who are sponsoring or getting into the sponsorship game, with the women's sports. Did you all see that Flavor Flav is announced that he wants to help fund the U.S. Olympic water polo team?
Yes. Well, did you see why it all happened?
I mean, I saw that like the U.S. women's team captain, like said something on Instagram, said that they wouldn't have enough, like that, you know, as an Olympic athlete, you have to work like 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet, and the team needs funding.
Yeah, it's a beautiful message. We should like repost it on our Instagram. But she goes into like, these are the strongest people I know. We have 2, maybe 3 jobs. We are teachers. We are physician assistants. We are like going into such detail. And the fact that Flavor Flav, one of my favorite reality stars, heart of gold and a chain to match it.
And a girl dad. I didn't know that.
Total girl dad.
Total girl dad. You know I love to know that.
Are you
I'm a girl dadder.
Girl dadder.
As a dad woman, I love girl dads.
That's beautiful.
I'm
not a dad. I'm a girl dad.
I'm a girl dad. We can break that down another time. But I mean, it is one of the reasons why he said he wanted to help support the team.
Well, what are some other like early aughts reality stars do we want to see? Brett Michaels.
Rock of Love.
Absolutely. Rock of Love. Well, what about New York herself from Flavor
Oh my
Flav?
God,
Tiffany
New
Pollard.
York herself. Yeah. Well,
I mean, whatever she wants, she should support.
I would love Ruthie from Real World Rules.
Ruthie. Oh.
Do you
remember
remember
Tila
Ruthie?
Yes. Tila
Oh my
Tequila.
God. Tila Tequila, before she became a
right.
Nazi extremist white person, but before, when she was our, bi icon, it'd be great if she could. Bicon. It'd be great if she could support, the U.S. women's water polo team too.
It would be beautiful. I mean, I'm thinking the entire cast of Real World New Orleans, one of my favorites. They could all just kind of band together.
What about that
And if it's all
curly-headed
of
man
them-
on Survivor?
Katie, I don't know this reference. Which one are you talking about?
The most famous curly-head man.
The famous curly head man.
He's blonde. His hair was dyed
Okay.
blonde.
Okay.
He's the most famous curly head. I'm gonna look up his name, and I bet you if I type in curly head man Survivor, it would come up.
Unreal.
Unreal. No, Flavor Flav.
I mean, I'm proud of him.
Joe.
I'm proud of him too.
Joe, come on.
Is it
Ian.
Joe? Oh, that's season 30.
Oh, Joe.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
Joe.
different guy. Different guy.
Joe.
Blonde.
Joe, come on. It's Joe.
Haley, you don't cut any of this, okay?
We want to hear the typing.
No, we want to know.
The burp I just did into
Oh
the
my
microphone.
God. Now, somehow I ended up on top 10 costly mistakes in Survivor. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to.
Okay, got it.
Screenshot
You know who
this
I
for
would
the
like
group.
from. I mean, she's on TV now, but to me, she was like 90s. I would love Mariska Hargitay to kind of step out and support a team as well. I would love Olivia Benson to.
We need her on
get
the
into.
case.
We need her on the case to solve the issue of funding.
Thank you. Thank you for finally saying it.
I mean, I'm just saying she needs to solve the mystery of where the money is for the U.S. Olympic team. Okay.
I mean, I truly
Some power lifters need money.
I know that this is probably not true, but sometimes my brain is automatically anti-man. That I was like, I bet the men's water polo team doesn't have this issue. I bet they've got daddy's money. It's like, what's wrong with me?
I mean,
It's okay to feel that way.
It's okay to feel that way, and I think you might be
right. Am I right?
I don't know.
We're not going to say you're wrong. Not live on the pod.
We're not going to say you're wrong.
Not live on the pod, and that's support.
Did you guys check
That's
your
being a part
phones?
of the-
I sent you a photo of someone important.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Can you hear my dog?
And I found, first of all, that's not him.
Absolutely.
But the
do
guy,
not know
but the
this.
guy was
Okay.
Johnny Fairplay. The guy that I was thinking of is Johnny Fairplay.
Not an
You guys know?
Can you all hear my dog?
I'm sorry. I've never watched. I know this is going to be upsetting to people, but I've never watched Survivor.
Yes, I know exactly. He is. Yes.
Johnny Fairplay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, I'd like for him to invest in women's sports. Tien, we're going to go ahead and not listen to what you said about what you said.
Yes, sorry.
No, it's okay. Hey, don't apologize. We didn't even hear it.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Hey, hands up.
Hey.
We didn't even hear it.
Hands up.
Hey.
You're right. Hey.
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 Okay. Well,
Anyway,
we're
what's
gonna
next
take a
on
quick
the
break.
docket?
when we're gonna
Quick break.
Get jocular.
I think you're on mute.
Workday starting to sound the same?
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces, so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
You're the perfect blend of elegance and style, and your ride should be no different. The 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid meets all your needs, from business to brunch and everywhere in between. With head-turning details like a sleek front end, plus stylish interior, and an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and seamless tech integration. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the new 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
Vitamin Water Zero Sugar has great taste, zero BS, and obviously zero sugar. For those with zero room in their calendar, zero patience for slow walkers, those who get 0 hours of sleep on a Saturday night, have zero filter, zero given, and zero interest in grabbing a plain, boring water. Grab a delicious Vitamin Water Zero Sugar today.
And we are back with a incredibly funny comedian. You might have seen her stuff all over TikTok, Instagram. She has an incredible special on YouTube called Ashley Gavin Live in Chicago. It's the amazing Ashley Gavin.
Thank you so much.
Ashley, before we keep going, can you tell us your pronouns and your favorite sport?
Sure. She, her. Whoa. To watch basketball.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To play. Oh man, my Peloton?
That counts.
It's not even my Peloton.
Wait, that's
It's
great.
not even, it's the building's Peloton.
Hey, a Peloton is a Peloton is a Peloton.
Yeah, and somebody owns it, and you can ride it.
I loved
you're competing
dodgeball
it?
as a kid.
Ooh, that's a
Get
scary
back into
sport.
it.
I love that.
Yeah, but as a child with the foam balls, I think I cut you off though, Katie.
Oh, no, I was just saying, a Peloton, you're competing against yourself, your biggest competitor. And that's what's beautiful about it.
It is, but you also have that fucking leaderboard, and nothing will make you more upset than that. God, who are these people?
This is why I don't subscribe to I don't do the leaderboard things.
I turn it off.
I bike with like a YouTube woman that I really love who only says nice things to me, and I don't know what everyone else is doing.
You guys don't
YouTube
want to
woman.
figure out how much you suck? I feel like I get driven by that thing. Like when I do classes, I like to know
My
how
progress
much I
is
suck.
so slow. It's just so insanely slow that I find it better just to not even think about. Like if I get a personal record, it'll let me know, obviously, like, oh, that's a personal record. And I'm shocked. I think it's only happened twice. I think I've only ever had 2 personal records. I think I've been worse than my first time every time. Yeah, really sad. Really sad.
Well, we're going to find a way to turn it into a positive. Through editing, we're going to clip that into I have so many PRs. It's going to be awesome.
I PR
sorry,
nonstop.
That says consistency to me.
Uh-huh.
Like you are consistent.
Yeah.
And what is more important in life than knowing I can
Much
I
more
know
than
that Ash is
froze.
gonna be-
Froze in the middle of the
But
competition.
probably the question is what is more important than consistency?
Yeah.
And
nothing.
Truly nothing. Like I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I'm on the bike. You know.
There you go.
And there are a lot of
I
people that
put
die
on my
on those
pants
bikes.
every day.
Yeah.
There are.
I mean,
Mr. Big
what's that
to be
show?
one.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
just like
Big.
that? Exactly.
Mr. Big.
And just like that. See,
Big
you're beating him.
died.
I'm beating
You're
Mr.
beating him
Big.
on the leaderboard.
And in other ways, I really hope.
Yes.
But I was on one of those bikes that they recalled in the
No.
I was staying at a hotel and using their Peloton, and the seat fell out from under me. It just fully fell. Yeah, I was fine, but it was really scary. It was
Did
very
you tell
scary.
anyone?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I think you have one of those Pelotons that needs to be recalled because I almost just fucking died.
See, you saved other people's lives.
Ashley,
Maybe,
I learned
maybe.
this term from you, but would you call Peloton riding like the ultimate tribbing?
I think for some people, it absolutely is. Like, especially like a middle-aged woman who's really unhappy in her marriage. I feel that spin is not just for her like mental health, but it might also be a sexual activity.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
if there's like a
curvy and-
lesbian instructor and no one really knows, but she's enjoying the bike maybe more than other people.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
wait,
like,
you
George, I
gotta-
have to go. I have to go to class.
Like
Just for an
setting up the
hour
pedals so hard.
grinding
Just for an
on
hour.
that fucking bike.
Ashley, you own a team.
You know
Or,
what?
I'm sorry,
You know
you
how
don't
they,
own a
like,
team.
make
You
you
own season
stand-
tickets for a team, right?
Yeah, the Liberty.
Okay. How did you get, like, tell us more about your Liberty fandom.
My friend Mark, who is more of a lesbian than any of us are, he's dating this woman who is like 6'1", professional athlete. They got married after 2 months. So they're not even dating. Yeah, immediately U-hauled. I mean, the most lesbian thing I've ever seen. It wouldn't be surprised me if he came out as trans. He is so lesbian.
That's beautiful.
It's he makes me feel bad as like a feminist. Like he's just a better person than I am. He invited me to a game, and it was like a playoff game, and it was so fun, and it was cheap. It was dirt cheap. I couldn't believe we had such incredible seats at a playoff game, and I had so much fun. He was like, I'm doing season tickets next year. Do you want to do it? And I didn't even think about it. I just said yes. I didn't ask what the price was. I just did it. And now it's my thing. It's like, it's really, honestly, it's like a big part of like my mental health. Like it's such an enjoyable group community activity that I can look forward to no matter what is going on. You know, comedy, it's such ups and downs. But like when I am at that game, I am not on my phone. I am not thinking about anything else. Like I am just enjoying the game and I'm feeling such a part of something. I love it. I love it so much.
Oh,
Have you
that's
made
awesome.
friends with the? That's so wonderful. I think anytime I talk to anyone who like goes to games, it's all about the community aspect of the women's sport. It's just like everyone is so wonderful. Are you friends with like your fellow season ticket seatmates?
Oh
Like,
yeah, we're
is it
all
one of those
buds.
things? Okay, cool.
We're all
Hell
buds
yeah.
for sure. It brought me, obviously, Mark and I have a deeper friendship now that we go to the games all the time together. But then you'll meet like the people around you. You know, you'll meet the people next to us. There's this kid that I don't want to say anything wrong, but I believe he has some sort of special needs. And so he's learning the game in real time, and like he never knew which team to like clap for and stuff. But then he started copying Mark. He's like obsessed with Mark. And so through developing like a little bit of like a game friendship with Mark, like he's learning the game. It's just really sweet to watch. And Mark is beloved because he screams at the refs in really fun ways.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Everyone
using that straight male privilege for good.
Yeah, definitely for good. Everyone in the area knows Mark as the guy. He's got bits for whatever's happening. Like, you know, if someone flops, he's like, the Tonys were last Tuesday, ref. You know, it's like really like good bits. No matter, I mean, unreal. He's an actor. He's and an improv guy. He's really funny. Yeah. But the bits are solid.
Do you guys have a good burns for refs, like off the top of your dome?
Oh man. There's a lot of respectfully disagree.
Respectfully disagree.
Disagree.
Yeah. Let me text him, and then I can come back to the question.
I think I'm gonna start
I'm
shopping
so
some around.
bad at burns on the spot.
I think I'm gonna try out. I wish that you're the only type of zebra I'd kill on safari.
Nice.
Oh,
I
that's
like that
really
one.
nice. It's not too long.
I like that.
It's not too long.
No, it's the perfect amount.
It's medium. It's really medium. It's if you have
maybe
you're
I'll
the
say,
type of zebra.
Yeah.
You're the only
think I
type
could
of
do
zebra
something
I would
like-
kill on safari.
Have you
I like-
thought about
you really
other
actually
things that
don't-
you could excel at? That would be me. That would be me.
Are you focused
I will say-
at all?
I will say you don't need the only. Unless you're really into letting the people around you know that you wouldn't kill any zebras on the safari except this zebra.
Good edit.
Well,
Good edit.
I do think that
I'm just putting that out there.
I'm open to that, and I don't want people to think that I would kill zebra on safari. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're the only big kill I'd go after.
I don't believe in big game hunting, but if I did, you would be the only one that I would think about if I had a gun, but I don't believe in
But
that.
you have to
if
add
it's an
zebra.
if that I have
Katie,
one.
take it back. Katie,
If
take
You
it
then
back.
have to say zebra. Okay. Right.
You have to
If
say
I were
zebra.
fishing in the Amazon,
Zebra.
catch and release only,
Uh-huh.
I'd fish for you.
But okay, once again, guys, you're
Well, see,
missing
now,
zebras.
Ash, that's just a pickup line.
Yeah.
That's just a
flirting.
pickup line.
That's a Valentine.
Save that for the
Yeah,
players.
that's
Weird Valentine. Oh my god.
So like, we always ask this question of our guests, and we want to. Perfect for you as well. What sports moment made you gay? Like, what sports moment in the history of like professional sports, or even something that you saw growing up that you were like, oh, yeah, I like that.
I mean, I think the women's soccer team, there probably a lot of people say this, but when I was really young, you know, it was, I don't even remember all their names, but there was Mia Hamm and all these like incredible, I mean, like, and I think that was the first time I ever saw people like kind of going crazy for female athletes who weren't figure skaters. Like, I feel like figure skating was pretty big, like Michelle Kwan and stuff.
Yeah.
But not like, it was all like girly sport. I'm stepping in it right now. You know what I mean?
No, but like
Traditional, more
the
feminine.
high femme sports.
Yeah, that with the outfits. Sports without costume.
The little clown
I think
sports
So
for
many
girls.
sports have costumes.
The thing about like figure skating, they reward historically, they don't reward like extreme athleticism. Like they need it to be this like very graceful, hyper feminine thing. So like when you're like this queer kid growing up who can't grasp those things, doesn't want to grasp those things, you're not going to be into it, even though all of those women are hot and cool and athletic. You're going to look at Mia Hamm and be like, that's power.
Yes.
That's gorgeous. I'm horny.
Well, and they're not.
Or like you're
those
like also
athletes-
it's like a different kind of femininity that is like being applauded versus the
Right,
like
right.
figure skating
Totally.
of it all.
And I think that.
I
there's,
think also just.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
No. I keep interrupting people. I think I'm on.
Mine goes into a new area, so I feel like you're finishing this area. I'll go into the new area.
Well, the only thought I have about the figure skating of it all is I do think Katie's right, is that they don't award shows, displays of the hyper athleticism and hyper strength. And like the tricky part about these like women's sports that are like we've I think about them in the same way of like categorizing them as like the girlier sports and the more femme sports, is actually all these athletes were having to mask hyper athleticism so that they didn't get penalized. Which is like the Tanya Harding effect, right? Like Tanya Harding wasn't able to mask because of her class, was not able to mask her hyper-athleticism in the same way.
Yeah.
And so she was penalized.
You guys know so much about figure skating.
I loved Nancy Kerrigan.
Because I was thinking like I understand what you're saying now. Like they're not, when you say masking masculinity, you mean like they need to look kind of, for lack of better terms, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but like kind of look pretty, look graceful as they do like a triple axel.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Pretending,
It's also like that
not
thing
to
where
be
like
so strong.
Yes.
Yeah. Like it is that thing where like figure skating and even like cheerleading and gymnastics, they're just like incredibly athletic, powerful sports. But we've, as a, like, because of the patriarchy, are just like, yeah, put some gems on it and it'll be
totally.
a little less threatening.
Yeah, totally.
Do you all remember, I don't know her first name. Her last name is Bonali. She was a French figure skater. Yes, who did a backflip, though she was black and very athletic and didn't have the building lights. And they made it illegal. They said, actually, you're not allowed to do that.
Some huge thing with that. Yeah.
Isn't that insane? That's all. Just
and their argumentation for it being, they made it illegal, I think, because they were like, it's too dangerous. But it was like, but she did it.
Isn't the whole thing insanely dangerous?
Yeah,
but all of it's insanely dangerous. That's why we're doing it. If it weren't some insanely cool thing, why would they be trying to do any of this?
Right.
Too dangerous.
They're on two thin blades.
Well,
yeah.
Like, it's not dangerous when the men throw the tiny women up into the air. Like, all of it specifically
freaks me out every time.
Dangerous.
No, it's so scary.
Stop throwing the small women.
No!
Stop it.
Oh, not me. Okay.
When the pairs... when the pairs spin near each other and their blades are by their
I know
heads.
when they put like they spin, they'll lower the women and then they'll spin them around. I'm like, their hands are inches from the blades. It's very terrifying.
Face
it's
so close
scary.
to the ice. I don't like that. Anyway,
I don't like that face close to ice.
Like?
Wait, this might be getting too into the weeds, but wouldn't she have had to have told that? Don't you tell the judges the tricks that you're doing for them to be able to score you properly? Because there's like a level of difficulty and all this stuff. Like, wouldn't she have had to have told them that she was doing a backflip? And like, why wouldn't they have known going in? Sorry, I'm really
with figure skating, and I think it's the same with. Yeah, with figure skating, you have to hit certain elements in every routine.
Yeah.
So, like, I think she was already doing, like, she was adding it in addition, and maybe that was what it was that she wasn't getting. Because, like, you have to do, like, a fancy long line as part of your judging. And, like, you have to hit certain triples and doubles. Like, so maybe they just, like, didn't let her, since it wasn't a trick that was
maybe she just wrote down surprise.
yeah, exactly.
You're probably right.
She wrote down
It's like the same
here.
with. We'll figure it out on the day. I mean,
Can I
it's
ask
the same
you guys
as like
something?
Simone Biles. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, go on.
Yeah. No, just like
She
she
can do
is
more
doing
than-
more than we know. So they're like, actually, you need to calm down until we can catch up.
Yeah.
And that's not how.
Are they doing that to her?
There are certain tricks that she does, or like they won't know how to score her properly because no one's done it before.
Because they fall outside the like required trick that you're supposed to do, or like type of trick you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
she's like my hero.
She's amazing.
Why do you know all this stuff because you've been doing this podcast, or do you know these things about these sports because you genuinely know? Because I am really, really impressed. Like, this is crazy that you know all these things.
I think the answer is a little bit of both. I think
Yes.
we're all actual sports fans, and then in doing this podcast, like I will say, like we're on you're our 11th episode, or maybe you're our 12th. I'm not really sure, but the amount of effort I've put into keeping up with sports recently is much. It's marked, right? But I have realized through doing this podcast that like I have a lifetime of like actual fandom at my disposal. You know what I mean? And that is kind of a relief to know. It's like, but we also encourage our audience to come.
I'd find that really disturbing if I'm going to be totally honest. Like if I found out that I knew this much about because the things for me that I know a lot about is like a weird amount of like video game shit or like computer shit. That would be the thing. No,
but that's also
no, don't try and make it a good thing. I don't like this positivity that you guys have.
It is.
Okay,
Women in STEM.
Sorry, I had to hit my PR on compliments for today, and I did it.
And now you're done. Now we're about to get savage.
Yes, it is.
Savage.
Okay, so you're inspired by Mia Hamm. Who,
yes, and
like Brandi Chastain.
Yeah, and I think the way that they inspired me wasn't that I was horny for them. It was like, oh, I can be like that, and people will be horny for me, even though I've never seen anyone be horny for like strong women. You know, it's like felt like it was now like the way that I would, even though I identify, you know, as a woman, I'm a cis woman, I would really, really want to be like imitate, like play as the prince or whatever from a Disney movie, because through his relationship to the princesses or whatever, I could self-actualize as like a gay and like as a gay person. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like that's what these women were sort of, I think, looking at athletes at that age, female athletes at that age who were like celebrated. I was like, you could be like a star and be masculine or
They're
whatever.
your
have
avatar.
masculinity.
It's another role you could play. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
my.
I think that's true for all of us.
Incredibly relatable. Yeah, that's incredibly relatable. Like,
yeah,
I think sometimes I even had like crushes on, say, like Heath Ledger, not because I wanted him, I wanted to be him.
Yes,
like, I wanted to be
totally.
him.
Yes,
and like, get, you know, like that was like, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, before we take a quick break, we're going to end on our last question that we always ask everyone.
Yes.
Who do you want to be power slapped by? Now, are you familiar with power slapping?
Unfortunately, I know about power slapping.
Okay,
now.
Wow.
I like can't get into fighting sports.
Fair.
Yeah. That's okay.
I have a hard time. I have to turn around in the movies if someone's about to get like punched or something. I have to look away. I can't look at it.
Wow.
Do you need,
wow,
okay,
wow, wow.
then-
I'm a pussy.
Wow.
Can we give you an alt then? Who would you
No.
slap?
Come on. I can. Who would I like? No. I would rather be slapped. I can't slap
Really?
for sure. I'd rather take it.
Okay.
Yeah. Power slap like an athlete.
Anyone.
Should we give our
Literally.
examples?
Anyone can power slap me.
Mine
like
is Rachel
mine,
Weisz.
I said Michelle Yeoh. Yeah.
Yeah, and mine is Tony Award winning Cherry Jones. So
Okay.
you know.
You don't
Who would
have to
I
add
like
Tony
to be?
Award winning.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna say something maybe not a great answer, but I have a little bit of like in my past relationships, I've really gone for people who've ended up being pretty mean to me. And it turns me on how mean they are to me. Like it's sick. It's sick in the head. And my girlfriend is the kindest, sweetest, most loving person I've ever met in my entire life. She is never mean to me. And even when I'm like, can you like be a little mean to me? She can't be mean to me. So I would actually say I would love my girlfriend to power slap me.
That's so sweet.
Honestly, that's the gayest answer.
Really sweet.
Oh my god.
So gay.
It's
I
so
love-
gay and so sweet.
I'd love to just give her an excuse to turn me on in that unhealthy way that I don't have anymore. You know what I mean? The toxic turn on that I don't have access anymore. You love that little hand.
Romantic.
I love. I guess.
Do the listeners know about it?
No, the listeners
About
don't know.
power
We just.
slapping?
Or my
Oh no,
little
about
hand.
the little hand that Katie's wearing on her finger.
Oh.
I we just recently started recording at home. And I just moved. And so I kind of found these and I'm at my desk. So I thought,
yes,
why not? So I apologize for being distracting, but I do have two.
No, they're amazing. This is why you got to put it on YouTube.
Hands. All right. We got to get a YouTube.
You guys, I think we're going to take a break. I think we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this break.
Get jocular.
Summer's here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily, yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Halliday. Halliday, bring it on.
And we're back. But wait, you guys, let's do it ASMR style again.
Okay.
And Ash, you can join us.
Okay.
We're back. With Ashley Gavin.
Yum. I'm glad you finished your dinner just then, Katie.
Yeah, I did.
Yum. Okay.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Baby.
We're back, baby.
We're back and we've got some fun games to play. Tien?
No, go ahead, Katie. I love it.
Tien.
No, okay.
Go.
We're going to ask you to name as many... we're going to give you different topics. And then we're going to ask you to name as many things as you can in under a minute, okay? And actually, I think to make it fun, we have to put you up against someone. So who wants to go? I feel like
for the first one?
Yeah, for the first one.
No, wait a minute. Let's call this back right to the peloton. Our greatest competition is just ourselves. Let's give Ashley the space to do this.
This is what the boomers say about the trophy participation.
I would not want to be in this one.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, Fight is a boomer, okay?
I am a boomer.
You're a boomer. Okay. Ash, we're gonna ask you to name as many
Katie's is so funny. You gotta put this on YouTube.
Yes.
The way she's holding up the phone right now, it's funny.
Should be held at the tiny.
We want you to name as many gay athletes as you can in
a
minute.
I'm gonna be so bad.
Okay, Katie, counter off.
Remember, Ashley, if it starts to go south, just start making fake names.
Yeah.
The gayest
Don't worry
sounding
about
names. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Leslie McTrib. No. I can do this. Abby Wambach, who just started, did I pronounce that wrong? Just started following me on Instagram. How cool is that?
That's cool.
Sue Bird.
Beautiful.
Okay. The AD from the non-binary player on the Atlanta Dream. AD, can't remember their last name.
We'll accept it.
motherfucker.
You're halfway through.
Let me go through the Jonquel Jones from the Liberty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steph from the Liberty, whose last name I can't remember. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Stewie, also from the Liberty. That counts. Okay.
Okay.
This is so hard. I'm sure
4,
many golf
3.
players. Several golf players.
Time.
Let me tell you
Several
something.
golf players. Honestly, you did.
You
so
did
well.
a great job.
I did so bad.
That's a hard game.
Several golf players.
It's a hard game.
Wow. That's a hard game. But remember that most of them are married to other athletes. All lesbians are married, and they're generally married to someone like them.
That's true. You're not allowed to be a lesbian and be single, or you're bisexual.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That would have been a really good strategy if I could have remembered any of their partners' names.
You know what?
Okay, well,
no, that's okay.
So
you did a great job.
What'd you end up getting?
I think it was 6. So
No, I think I got 3.
No.
6.
We're taking first names. Remember, it's personal
6.
best here. We're not here to shame.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I didn't count was Leslie McTribb.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
But I bet that she was a very good player back in the league of their own. Okay?
Yeah.
I bet she was
And we'll
so good for the Rockford Peaches.
We'll do some
Okay.
fact checking, and if there's a Leslie McTribb still playing in any league, we'll
give you
it.
100 points.
We'll count it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
We've got
Next one?
another segment for you, or another. What would we call this? Okay, I want you to name as many out actresses you can.
So we'll see if you're more of a sporty Les or a Hollywood
This
Les,
is
you know?
It's so fucked.
And yeah,
Okay.
I want you to out people. I want you to
Yeah.
absolutely destroy.
Yeah. If you know they're
Destroy
gay and
people.
we don't, name them.
Yes, it.
Okay.
And, this is a safe space for us, but not for them.
No.
I have a strategy going into this.
Okay, great.
Well,
Ready?
Wait.
3. What?
Is there a level of fame that they have to have achieved?
no.
You can't say
Ooh.
somebody we don't know.
Yeah, you can't say someone that we if the three
You
of us
guys,
have,
you're
how about
making too
this?
many
What if the
rules.
level is just the three of us have to know it? Okay, that's it.
This is ridiculous.
One of us, just one out of the 3.
Fine, one of us has to know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Shred.
Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Portia de Rossi,
Old school.
Jane Lynch,
Uh-huh.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yep.
Still
Is
gay.
Ellen an actor? Not really. Finding Nemo?
Yes.
I don't
Ellen
know.
had their own show.
Yeah, we count her.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Now, I'm not great at pop culture, which is the problem, but I'm thinking of the person from from Just Like That.
And you're halfway through.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm going to get 3 right now. Ken Tran,
Got it.
ER Fightmaster, and Katie Kershaw.
Okay, you're up to 7.
Okay. Fuck me. Fuck me. Jen. That's my girlfriend.
You can name yourself, brother.
Oh, she's an actor. She's an actor. Yeah.
Yes. She's Jen. I need you to name a gay actor. I need a gay actor
So-
immediately. Lesbian
Out of
actor.
time. Out
And-
of time.
Oh shit.
7. So
By the way, my girlfriend just came in here being like, what's wrong? Are you okay?
you basically got as many celebrities as you did sports people, and so there's nothing to be ashamed
so-
of.
Nothing to
Pretty
be
a pretty well balanced pop culture Hollywood sport diet.
In that I'm bad at both. So bad at both.
I
Committed
think
to
I
a
think
small
we
group.
should.
You're
I
select.
think we should reduce these last sections to 30 seconds each because these are fun.
Yes.
And I think you'll have an easier time. Your first section for 30 seconds is name the dykiest types of car. And this is obviously subjective.
Yeah.
It's
so,
not.
It's not.
Okay, you ready?
It's not.
Yeah.
30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
Subaru.
Obviously.
Any Jeep. I think Jeep's pretty gay.
100%. Yep.
What's that type of Ford? Is it a fuck the SUV one. Okay,
We're at 3 right now. You got 9 seconds left. You got this.
Aren't cars gay though? Really, when you think about it.
And your time. And your last section.
Turn into a beautiful dissertation.
Type 5.
It's so wonderful. Okay, one more. Are you ready?
This is your last one, and I think you need 45 seconds because I'm realizing that like the time, like it's freaking you out. So
yeah,
45 seconds.
Freak you out a little bit.
I'm so bad at games like this, and I have like a fucking panic attack. Any podcast asks me to do stuff like this, and every time I'm like, why don't I get better at these things? Like I just keep doing them, and I keep doing bad. I'm listening to it because it's funny.
None of us are good at these. That is
none
true.
of us. Do you notice why we're not doing it, and we've made our sweet guests do it?
Yeah, we're being assholes. We like compliment sandwiched you. We like brought you in here. We created a safe space, and then we absolutely like this is assault.
Destroyed.
It's fucked up.
Yeah,
destroyed.
That's you guys are actually right.
Well, we're being
last
abusers.
Topic here. For your last 45 seconds, we'd like for you to name as many of the gayest animals in the animal kingdom.
Follow your heart on this one.
Possible.
This is really about vibes.
This is subjective, really. Okay.
Yeah, big time vibes. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Obviously, penguins. Number one.
Yes.
I think I'd make the argument that any bird, because cloacas. And if you don't know about that, I'll get into it when I'm done. Dolphins, sex for pleasure, and not I'm gonna give some thoughtful answers. Probably cats, just because of their affiliation with lesbians.
Beautiful.
Rescue dogs, because again, affiliation with lesbians. I would say
5 seconds.
Human beings.
Huge.
I think that rounds it out.
Wow.
Because we're all animals at the end of the day.
Aren't we? Aren't we though?
Well,
that fish that changes gender. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, you technically won that one because you said all birds. And so if we're really like putting that into literally, then not.
But I had a good reason.
Yeah.
You did have a very good reason.
Before we go, I would like to know what that, just a quick, tell us about.
Unlike mammals, and I don't know about the other types of animals, but birds have the same genitals. The female bird and male birds have identical genitals. It's just that for some reason, sperm comes out of one and egg is in the other, but they rub them, they rub them together. And it's just that. It's not that there's like a penetration in the same way.
I don't think I've ever thought about a bird having sperm.
That's really
they might. I mean, they've got something, but I know their genitals are the same.
I thought
this
they just
why
kind
all
of
the
kissed.
birds are at Soul Cycle when I try to go to class. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us.
That was really fun. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
You are so much fun.
Awesome.
We're such fans of your podcast.
Truly.
If y'all like Ashley on ours, you should absolutely check out her podcast. We're having gay sex. It's so funny.
All of these guys have done it.
Yeah, and we've all done it, and we've all loved it.
We've all had gay sex.
We've all had gay sex together.
You guys are so talented. Can I just say that? Like, I feel like I love watching when, you're improvisers, and it's just really fun to watch. So, just thanks for letting me be a part of it. You guys are really funny.
Dude. It's an honor to have you. So keep doing what you're doing for the community. Your visibility rules. You're all over my For You page, truly all of the time.
Oh,
absolutely.
Totally.
Yes.
And tell us one more time, what's the next show that we can see you do?
Oh, if you could just go to ashleygavin.com, I am actively on tour. It never stops. I will never rest. So there's tons of dates there, and you can sign up to get a text from me when I'm in your city on that website. So ashleygavin.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, thank you
so good.
much.
The text is so cool. And my aunt is really like, you've given me more street cred with my aunt than I ever knew was possible.
Is your aunt gay?
My aunt is gay.
Good.
Yeah. She's gay, she's married, and she's in love with you. And I hope this makes it.
I'll see her in
'Cause
Louisville.
Aunt Kara, I'm doing all that I can. I'm doing my best.
Well, Ash, thank you so much. Y'all, thank you all of our jockstraps for listening. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at JocularPod.
I'm just laughing at the name of your fans.
Oh, and we love hearing from you, jockstraps. So, make sure you hit us up at JocularPod at hyperobjectindustries.com. Write us little notes, send us little emails, tell us what you want us to talk about.
You want to ASMR on our way out of here? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, jockstraps. We love you. We love you.
Ashley, thank you so much.
Ashley, thank you.
That was really fun.
You were great.
Thanks.